This is Out Loud and Laughing. What is up, chosen fam, and welcome back to the studio. Today, we are joined by a man who is the physical embodiment of a multi-hyphenate. He's the voice behind the mic at the pop corner, where he breaks down the zeitgeist with the kind of precision usually reserved for surgeons. But when he isn't diving into celebrity tea or red carpet looks, he's literally out here trying to save the world. As a fundraising director at Concern Worldwide, he's the perfect blend of highbrow humanitarian and let's talk about who Dua Lipa is dating energy. Please welcome to the incredible, the insightful, and our favorite pop culture connoisseur, Mr. Matty Durkin. Hey, Matty.
Hi, boys. How are you? Thanks so much for having me.
We are
Thank you for
thrilled.
being here. We're so happy to have you here. We've been stalking, researching your journey, and it's been fascinating, like to see the pivot. You have a master's in public administration, you're doing the heavy lifting work in the nonprofit sector, and you've also built an amazing platform with the Pop Corner. So first, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, well, first of all, thanks again for having me. So, a little bit about me. I'm originally from Boston, but live in New York City now. Been here 4 years in June. So, my background, like professionally, is in the nonprofit fundraising, now humanitarian space. Never thought I'd ever be in this, but as we all say, life kind of takes us in different directions. But yeah, no, I've been kind of doing that for a while, and my background in undergrad is actually broadcasting, so everything all kind of goes back, in. So for our Real Housewives fans. The impetus of the pop corner was I somehow found myself in the courtroom when Jen Shah got sentenced, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City
Oh,
star who
yes.
serves who got sentenced 6 years in jail for the telemarketing scheme. So I just like found myself in there, was like talking to all these people, met my friend Lauren from the Allegedly Bravo podcast, and she was like, "Hey, you like can talk so much about like housewives, and you should have a podcast." And I was like, "Well, I have a broadcasting degree, like why not?" So I just like threw my hat in, and now we're 2 years in, and just kind of building. It takes a while, as you guys know, but yeah. So I don't know. That was kind of a quick little about me, but
Yeah,
I'm sure
no,
we'll get into all of it today.
we will. I mean, Maddie, what's fun is I am a diehard Housewives fan. So
Mhm.
from early 2000s to now, I'm caught up on every single episode. But my partner in crime, John, has just started the Housewives journey, and I'm kind of
Welcome.
jealous. He has no idea
Uh,
what he's in for.
You should be. I am so thrilled to be doing it this late in the game because right now my ears perked up when you said that you were in the courtroom with Jen Shah because I started with Utah, and I'm like, I'm already dripping. I want more. I already want more.
my God, it's like it's honestly Bravo is one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me. It's like it's amazing.
Same.
The community, it's like I say this all the time. Like whenever you hear someone say like the least bit of like a inkling that they might watch it, like it's like your like right brow like perks up and you go, hmm. And then you'll be like, "Do you watch Bravo?" And it's like this
Yeah.
this connection between two people, and you're like, "Oh my God, like we're friends for life. Like this is great." So
I,
it's
I, I,
amazing.
I literally tell people, and I don't know if you agree with this, somehow women fighting on TV calms me.
Oh, I say that all the time, and my mom's I remember one time I was, like, on the couch, I was at home, and, the people I don't even remember what I was watching. It was probably, like, Vicky Gunvalson screaming at Gretchen Rossi, being like, "You're a mother, you don't know what you're talking about." And my mom's, like, comes in, and she's like, "You like this?" And I'm like, "It actually really calms me." And she looks at me,
Yeah.
like, with, like, pure, just, like, disgust, and she just goes, "Don't tell people that." And I'm like, "Well, I am what I am." You know what I mean? It's like, it's pure.
I have to say I see you both because and in a very validating way because in my very new journey with this program, and I'm not I've watched a few when I would stay with Brian, we would watch it, but I've now committed. And here's what I actually love about it.
Mm.
It's making me a better person because I don't want to show up for my friends half of the way these people show up for themselves. And like when somebody
Oh
comes
my
to me
god.
with a problem, I'm not there to bring up all the problems that I've had with them. I'm like, you know what? Thank you for trusting me enough to tell me how you feel. And that's it, because I am not going to sit at a dinner and throw glassware at people. No, not today.
100%. I mean, the sisterhood and brotherhood, but let's face it, the sisterhood of the Bravo universe is just like so crazy. I've been to Watch What Happens Live a few times in the audience. And I remember the first time I went, I took a picture, and Brian, like, you'll know what I'm talking about, is there's like, there's a picture, it was, when Jen Fessler and Rachel Fuda were on, and there's a big, in the background, there's the bunny that Lisa Rinna,
Yep.
gave to Kim Richards in the ball gag from Atlanta, and it's like, I was, like, looking at my post and everyone's like, "Oh my god, you were there, blah, blah," and then all of a sudden there's, like, 10 comments being like, "Oh my god, the bunny," and I'm like, imagine being a non-Bravo watcher and, like, seeing all these, like, people that you, like, love and respect being like, "Oh my
Yes.
god, a bunny, it's a bunny with a ball gag," and, like, everyone knows what's going on. It's just, like, so wild to me, but, like, I'm happy to be here. Like, why do I randomly think
Yeah.
of Aviva Drescher throwing her prosthetic leg at a party? It just it's in our DNA, you know? It's
It's
just
in
it's
our
crazy.
DNA. All the things John has to look forward to. You know, John's like,
Oh,
"Wait, someone throws their leg? Yes, John, and we will get you to that episode."
You read my
oh,
mind. You read my mind.
exactly,
But Maddie,
exactly.
I do have a question though, and we could talk about housewives all day, but John and I also have day jobs, like professional jobs like yourself, and then we do the podcast. And so, like, was there a specific moment for you when you actually realized that your brain kind of needed both serious and fabulous and entertainment? Because it's a nice little balance, and John and I kind of enjoy that kind of two mindset situation.
Yeah, no, it's super I think it is super fun. It's definitely stressful, as you guys can imagine. It's like everyone thinks, "Oh, I'm gonna start a podcast," and they don't realize how much work it is. And so it's like there's definitely moments of that, but definitely it is like such a great release, and being able to meet guys like you, like, and to do awesome interviews like that's always fun. But I've actually, being in the fundraising space, I've actually kind of been able to morph my two worlds together and have like become friends with some of the Real Housewives and brought them in, and now they're super generous and supportive of like our events and everything. So it's like it's kind of cool being able to morph the two worlds together.
I'm literally obsessed on how you are sort of allergic to not picking a lane, right? Because you seem to be so multifaceted here. We talked about it in the intro, but I would love for you to drop all the kernels about the Pop Corner origin story, which is your podcast. Because usually people start podcasts because they like to hear themselves talk, i.e., Brian and I. But you actually have a pulse on what's relevant, unlike Brian and I. No, I'm teasing. We actually do. But curious, how did you go from just being a fan of the culture to being the guy that everybody looks to for the why behind the headlines?
I don't know. I think I mean, ask anybody that I grew up with, my teachers, like, to this day. Like, I mean, I just have always loved pop culture since the moment I came out of the womb. I mean, I was 7 years old when Kelly Clarkson won American Idol. I remember watching, like, all the MTV reality shows, and, I was raised by Beyoncé and all these people. Like, I don't know, I love it so much. So I just think that it just, like, assumed that I just know what's going on. I mean, I remember being, like, in a full-blown, like, depression when people would get voted off, like, American Idol when I was in, like, elementary, middle school, and be like, "Oh, right. Oh, American Idol was on last night." I don't know, it's just who I am. I don't know, I can't really explain it.
I think I mean, you're interviewing also some really incredible people too, right? And you're also navigating the chaotic energy of New York, like myself, but you're more in the media scene than me. What's like the one unwritten rule of entertainment reporting that you learned the hard way? Like any red carpet disasters?
I mean, I think that this is probably something, but I think this probably goes across all journalism. I mean,
Mm,
I feel like I've learned this, especially with working in development and fundraising. It's like kind of like reading the room and like knowing what to say with people, and like not really going there's a lot of journalists that kind of like will ask like these like irreverent or like powerful questions or whatever, that will cause controversy. But like, I don't know, that's just like not really my style. I think that if you gain trust with these people, then they're willing to like give you a better interview and will do more with you. And I'm just like not gonna like spill the tea on like what they tell me like behind closed doors, kind of a thing.
That's such good advice. Thank you. You know, it's funny whenever you share with somebody that you have a podcast, in my opinion, the first thing, or in my experience rather, the first thing I usually hear back is, I should start a podcast, or I have an idea for a podcast. So I think it's interesting that, like, to learn that everybody really wants to share their story. So I think if that you can
Hmm.
create that connection and open up that safe space for vulnerability, people will really lean in and trust. And I think that's what has been so successful for us, and it sounds like for you as well. But yeah, go
Hmm.
ahead.
No, 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 totally. I mean, I think that I like, just to kind of bring it back to fundraising, I think that it's like people don't have to give me money, right? Like I'm asking them for their personal hard-earned money. And I think it's like when you build that trust, and that's why people will come back and while they'll be more forthcoming with you when you ask these questions. And will like, and it's so hard. Then there's everyone and their mother has a podcast right now. So it's like there's so many options to choose from. And it's like, why are they gonna come back to us? Why are they gonna do this? So it's like building that like connection with people and the trust. I think the trust is like the biggest thing so far that I've learned.
Well said.
It's quintessential. Okay, so I want to sort of dovetail into something else here. I'm pretty sure you can run a philanthropic train pretty hard, but I want to get into the personal stuff because when it comes to running, you're a man
Mhm.
about town in New York City, and our chosen family loves to get down into the personal stuff. So while New York is such a playground, it's also like living in a marathon. So, and similar to the London one you just ran. So we'd love for you to tell us about it. But the question is, as someone who is on for work and on for your podcast, how do you navigate the New York City dating scene? And are you a kind of guy that's like, let's grab a sophisticated cocktail, or are you more of like, meet me at the dive bar and let's see if we survive the night kind of guy?
So, glad you asked. I have like my dating life is like so non-existent right now. So I'm trying to figure out like the happy medium between the two because I'm very much like the Lady Gaga meme, bus club, another club, no sleep, at the moment.
Mhm.
And it's like that's just the energy of New York. Like it's like if you're not there, like it's everything is just like quick for quick, and just like the things I'm into require a lot of me. So something that I'm trying to do right now is like so I'm actually running the marathon in a couple of weeks. Well, it'll be when this probably drops. I probably already ran it, but I think that once that's done, like I need to like focus on me and like what I want and like prioritize all those things. Um, but but to answer your question with the dating, yeah, like I'm down for whatever. Like I'm down for a drink. I love to eat. You know, I'm not drinking right now. It's killing me for the marathon, but I cannot wait for a good cocktail. But yeah, no, I'm very go with the flow. You know, I'm here for a good time. So
All I'm hearing,
whatever
Maddie, is you
works.
said you're down for anything, folks, so you heard it here.
Exactly.
Maddie is
Exactly.
game. Get the
And,
Exactly.
ball
and
gag out.
get the bunny ball gag. He's also single, y'all. So get in line as
Thank
well.
you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mhm.
I moved to New York City in 2007, so, and I navigate the dating scene as well. So I completely agree. It was a little bit of a challenge. Fast forward, I'm married now, over 10 years, and have 2 kids, and we live in Jersey, so that shit took a turn.
Wow.
But met him on Grindr in the middle of the night,
You
You
know
know,
what? Hey, there you go. A true love story. We love that, you
you
know?
know? Just Maddie,
the
there's no
reason
wrong way.
the reason why I always keep my hair combed and a clean pair of underwear close by is because I've always said you never know where you're gonna meet your husband. So, boys, that's my tip for you today.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the
Yeah.
truth? I love that.
What's your trick? Do you have a secret, like, you always, like, keep toothpicks or floss in your pocket, or do you keep gum? Are you an oral hygiene guy, or are you always combing your hair? What's your thing?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I feel like yeah, definitely the oral hygiene for sure. If someone has like bad breath, that's such a turn off. I don't know. I feel like
Such.
I like to have like my beard like put together. Like I
Yeah.
hate like I don't like the non like I don't like when it's like super scruffy. I don't know. That's just me.
Mans
But
manscaping. Love it.
manscaping for sure. I'm part Greek, so it's like I have to keep it up all the fucking time. So it's you know.
Part Greek, part Boston.
It's
Oh, I
it's
know.
it's really
Ugh.
funny. The reason why I ask, and my boyfriend's gonna kill me for saying this, but, he's the kinda guy that walks around with, like, wipes, like, flushable wipes, like, at all times, and when he doesn't have them, he freaks out. Like, I almost have to carry my Lululemon, like, cross body bag just to keep the wipes
Yeah.
in there sometimes. But hey, you know what? A clean ass, I'm here for it, so
Listen, if I feel that, anything can happen. So I get that.
you do you, poo poo.
Also, we also noticed on your socials, though, that you have a great eye for, like, style and, like, travel. You've obviously seen it all from the finance bros, theater boys, Brooklyn creatives. What's the biggest red flag that makes you immediately close an app and put your face down on the table now that we're talking about dating? Like, what's your type?
Oh my god. All right, okay, all right. So I have two. All right. So what's a big red flag for me? Like for somebody?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
somebody that's okay. Oh, well. I feel like this is probably I'm assuming this is probably, like across the board for everybody. Someone that's just like, "Hey, I'm not into anyone that's like Republican." I mean, I can't do that right now. They know,
Right now,
no, right now,
ever.
yeah, no. No shade, but shade. I mean, it's if you're
Mhm.
a gay man with what's going on in this country, I just feel and also just like somebody to add on to that, somebody that's like apolitical that just like doesn't really like care what's going on in the world. I just feel like that's like, I mean, how do you not know? Like, how are you not passionate? I care like deeply for people all the time. Like it's like my like blessing and a curse. So it's like,
Mhm.
I'm not saying that we need to sit and talk about like the famine in Sudan, but like, I mean, like you have to like know what's going on in the world, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
yeah. And then just the typical, just like, I hate people that are just like rude to people, rude to stat, like instant turn off. Um, Someone that I'm looking for, I need someone who's like, a worker and who's like who can keep up with the energy. Um, I'm like somebody like once I go into a room, I'm kind of like I feel like everyone who says like I'm like running for office, I can like work a room real quick. So it's like I can't have you just being like the quiet person in the corner. You gotta like be able to hold yourself accountable in the room.
Yes.
And then like very family oriented. I've come from a huge family back in Massachusetts, so it's like that's like a big deal for me. And yeah, I don't know, like athletic.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah,
good
just throw in
vibes.
the
Ooh, a little
Yeah,
muscle.
athletic.
just like oh listen, I'm no threat to whatever, but you gotta be able to do something. You know what I mean? Like please. So
I'm of the same camp. I'm of the same camp. Like, just inspire me a little bit. Be passionate about something,
yeah,
anything.
Yeah,
Just
I
inspire
think
me.
have
that's
a
true.
passion. Yeah,
Yeah.
be like it's not just like a whatever. Like not
Where
interested.
where would you put, where would you put marathoning on that for you? Or is that like a passion of yours? Is that something that you seek out to do? And how many do you do a year?
So it kinda, like, felt it kinda fell in my life, and like I was talking, like, earlier about with, like, the teachers and everything, to this day, like, I still am connected with a lot of people from back home. They're like, "The fact that you run marathons blows my mind." Like, I used to, like back with the whole pop culture thing, I used to be like to my gym teacher, like, "Can we talk about the Kardashians so I don't have to, like, run the mile?" Like, I was like could not even, like, was so could not be bothered. Um, but yeah, I ran a half marathon my freshman year of college and then ran Boston my sophomore year, and then I just, like, never stopped. So I've run London's gonna be my ninth, and I just kind of 'cause you just get sucked into the communities that you're in, like the running clubs and being in fundraising. The best way to raise awareness for a foundation in Boston, run the marathon. So just, like, kept doing it every single year. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely I need to hit 10, and then I think I might be done, but who knows? We'll see. Only 31,
Nice.
so
The reason why I ask is, because you were hinting earlier about, not drinking right now simply because you're preparing for this marathon, and it's a lot of preparation to put your body through
mhm.
that. So I was curious about sort of talking about the sober or low alcohol trend hitting the city. I'm curious to know with such high pressure, in your job and with your public facing podcast, how do you protect your peace and your energy when the city and your life is constantly
Yeah.
asking you to be at every opening and every party?
Yeah, it's such a great question. I mean, I work for an Irish company, so you can imagine like the parties are like pretty kick ass aside from our like powerful message. So a lot of the Irish, they love a good Guinness tasting or this or that, whatever. And
Yeah.
like you're always at these events. So yeah, like I definitely have had my moments where I'm like, I need to cool it. Like I'm
Yeah.
like partying like too much. But like
Yeah,
I think that like again, like I think this is probably like the year four. I've like been drinking a lot less because I think it's like I I've already done everything. Like I don't need to like do it. But you really if you want to live in New York, like she's great in all her and all the ways, but like she can chew you up and spit you out in 2 seconds. And,
That
like, you
mhm.
part.
need to be able to have that like, that to the word I can't think of the word, like, the mental, like, the
The
strength to be like, "No,
the the
I'm
grit.
staying in tonight."
Mm.
The grit, yeah,
Mhm.
and I think the marathoning has kinda taught me with that being like, "No, I have to go run 18 miles tomorrow, like, I'm not gonna go out." But also, I think it's just, like, age too, like, I think as you get older, but I constantly am trying to juggle, like, all the different things, and I'm such a Capricorn where, like, I need to be, like, 150% on everything all the time, and that's just not feasible or like reality. So I think we're always a work in progress trying to learn how we can balance. Like right now, I'm going to do the podcast next week and then take a month off to focus on the marathon. Like I can't do everything all at once. So
No, you can only fill your cup up so much. So I agree with that.
exactly.
Uh, Maddie, before we move on to our other part of this, I have one question that I need you to help me with for John because I've been trying to figure out with John is if he had to pick the next franchise to start from the beginning, where should he go? And this is a hard question to answer.
Mm.
Steer me
Right. So,
right. Steer me right,
okay.
Maddie.
So you've only watched Salt Lake City.
I've done season 1, season 2 Salt Lake up until the, reunion shows, and then I did season 1 New York.
Okay. All right. So just to let you know, season 3 of Salt Lake sucks, but you have to like muster through
Gotta
season
stay.
3, and then you get 4 through 6, which is like deserves an Emmy.
Okay.
Um,
Mhm.
so finish Salt Lake City, and then I would say, and then Rhode Island started last night, so you can start that because that's current TV. You don't have to binge.
I
I,
like
I
that.
Yeah,
watched I feel like I'm at home when I'm watching it. I'm like, oh my god, like every like Alicia, like the thick Boston accent. I'm like, oh my god, I'm like feel like injected in my veins. I feel
yeah.
like
You're
I'm
like,
back
why am I
home with my
hard right
family.
now?
Exactly. I'm like, well, in the trailer where it's like, but it is ma. I'm like, oh my god, this
That's
is
how Brian
like,
and I felt about the Miami cast. We're like, "Family? Is
Yeah,
that you?"
right.
oh, you should watch Miami. Oh my
Oh,
god!
Yeah,
Even though Miami is like kind of a controversial topic right now because Bravo
correct.
is not giving them the respect that they deserve. I think that it's one of the best franchises they have. To quote Alexia Napola, "Ay por favor," like why are they doing that? Like, come
On
on.
please.
pause.
Yeah.
On pause.
Exactly. So you can watch Miami, because it's not as big of a commitment. Because all the other ones are like 15 seasons. So I think if you can kind of build, maybe do
Like
Miami next.
cross one, like, one franchise off
But if
my
you're gonna but
list.
if you're gonna do like a big, you know what? I take this back. I think the
Yeah,
next one you
see?
should do because since they are coming back and it's gonna be a big topic of discussion, New Jersey.
Yep.
That's,
Sure. Old
I've
school
seen
Jersey is amazing.
and
It is.
I'm familiar with these franchises, Brian, because of you, I've seen some of these women.
Mhm.
So, like, for example, when I went in to just dive into New York, I knew the cast. I knew Bethany. I knew Alex, just from having so it's actually really exciting to go back in and be like, okay, now we're really gonna pay attention and get these bitches' stories. I love it. I love it.
And
Uh-huh.
you have to watch it like chronologically. And then I'm not going to stress you, but we have to talk after this. So once you get through all the Real Housewives, got to watch Vanderpump Rules. We got like,
Summer
oh my
House.
god,
You have all of them. I know.
Next
Maddie,
Gen.
I am
I
booked.
love. We'll be talking offline for sure.
Oh,
This is like,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be, like, watching my marathons and, like, blowing you up on the side. I know you're practicing for your marathon, Maddie, but I cannot believe what Mary what Mary, what's her name? The crazy one from
Mary
Utah,
Cosby.
Mary
It's very
Cosby.
Oh,
yeah.
I love
So
Uh,
Mary.
sad.
Me too, of course, but,
Oh,
like,
I know.
she's crazy.
Yeah,
We can't. We can't spoil anything for him. And then
I
Atlanta's my
know.
favorite franchise, in case you were wondering.
I'm on it.
So
Atlanta.
I've got my
Nene
homework.
Leakes the goat.
Old school
So
Nene. I know. I know.
we see each
Listen,
other.
Maddie, we could talk housewives with you all day. We are going to jump into our tradition here at Out Loud and Laughing, though, and we're going to put you in the hot seat for a little game we like
Good.
to call This or That, the Pop Corner edition. So no
Ooh, okay.
overthinking. No, it
All right.
depends. Just the first thing that hits your spirit. And if you want to give it a little tea as to why you're answering that way, we like a little reasoning too. So, John, you can
Okay.
kick us off.
It's time for another round of This or That, the unhinged get to know you game.
Jeez. All right. Here we go, guys.
Okay, scruff or no scruff?
Gruff.
Perfect. Do you
Likes
have
a
a
little
reason
hair.
why? Yeah, likes little hair. He's Greek. He's Greek. He likes the hair.
Do you an A-list exclusive or a viral blind item?
A list.
A-list. I thought you would say that. Now that we've talked to you a little bit.
This is one of our favorite questions, Maddie. So you have been recruited onto your community league sports baseball team, and we're curious: are you going to be pitching or are you going to be catching in this game?
You can throw me either or.
I like him.
So
He's
yeah,
he's
yeah.
you can do it all.
a man of the people. I'm
Man
a
of the
team
people.
player.
You're a position whore. You do all of
He puts verse in varsity. There's a joke there. I'll work on it for next time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a
I
New York
loved it.
City boy. I'm a New York City boy with you, Maddie. So interested. West Village dinner or Hell's Kitchen drinks?
Mm.
I'm a Hell's Kitchen resident, so West Village ditto.
Okay. Okay. You want to travel. I got you.
Get on a
Yeah,
train.
I mean, I'm in this. I'm here way too much. I love to go to the village.
Get out of the bubble. Are you an award show fashion classic tux kind of guy, or would you experiment a little bit and perhaps look like an experimental mess?
Gaga style.
Oh,
I got
tux,
style. Yeah,
Tux.
classic.
tux. Yeah, yeah. Believe me, that I get so much hate on my fashion stuff like that, and like this
Why?
guy who this like homosexual that I went to college with, I haven't talked to in like 10 years, like messaged me and was like, "I'm never asking you for fashion advice." I'm like, do you see how I dress?
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
like so then don't fucking follow. Sorry,
Right.
like I
Yeah.
don't know.
True.
Yeah,
True.
You do you, boo.
Do
That's
you
funny.
prefer a chest on a guy or a butt?
best, but either or, I mean,
I see what you did there. Chest, butt, either or. That's nice. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I listen, I love a man, who
Right.
doesn't, right?
That's why we're here. Are you into showers or baths?
Shower.
Is it a
Yeah,
visceral reaction? Are you like a human soup disgusted kind of person?
no, I'm just like, I mean, I'm way too ADD for a bath. I'm like, let's fucking go. I gotta get
I
in. You know what I mean? But I love a shower though. Like I could shower 8 times a day if I could.
Okay, I'm
Same.
gonna
Yeah.
I'll spin this on you a little differently because I'm a weirdo. Have you ever or do you prefer showering in the dark or like with all the lights on?
Um, I don't know. I think the dark actually could be kind of a fun little experiment. Why not? Right?
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
done that either.
Brian, Maddie, if you guys haven't, this is like one of my like healthy coping mechanisms. Like at the end of the day or to start a day, I will put like a lamp on or a candle or something to emit a little bit of light. But like a
Mm.
shower in a dark room, oh, so good. I recommend it.
It's giving spa.
So spa. It's so spa.
All right.
I
Would
love
you
that.
prefer your relationship in the spotlight or a low key secret?
Feel like, oh no, now you're killing me because I'm like I'm such a lover and I like love everyone to like and I'm probably gonna want everyone to know, but I also like not gonna want everyone to know. But
Yeah,
Joy
own
is
it.
so fleeting. Just be there, own it. This is our last one, Maddie. So,
okay,
would you prefer being the host or being the guest of honor?
the host.
Yeah,
Was
I'm
this
a
hard for you, Maddie?
Oh no. So I actually kind of have a funny story for you. So when I was like this kind of goes back to when you were asking me about the like the podcast like early on. My aunt asked me when I was like 6 years old because I grew up like watching TV. I would go to my grandparents' house and I'd watch The View and Regis and Kelly and all these things. And my aunt said to me, she was like, "Oh, so like, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And I go, "Oh," and she's like, "Oh, I heard that you like watch, Regis and Kelly at the house." And I was like, and she go, do you want to work there one day?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, do you want to be like a producer or something?" And I go, "No." I go, "I'm gonna be Regis." I was
yeah.
like 6 years old. Like, hello, like
Do you
never
want to
like
be production? No
I'm
mom,
like,
no aunt.
like excuse me, yeah, like give me the fucking mic. Let's go. I was
Yeah,
like 6 years old. I already knew what I wanted. You know what I mean? So
amazing.
Oh my gosh. John and I have some of those moments too where we just want to be front and center. I don't know. It's little gay boys
exactly.
in us. We always dreamed big.
Oh, you one diva, one mic. You know what I'm saying? Like just
Right.
like let's go.
Maddie, you have been an absolute dream. Thank you for bringing some class and some sass to our studio today. You are truly part of our chosen fam now.
And before we let you go, where can everyone find the Popcorner? Also, where can we follow your travels and keep up with everything you're doing?
Yeah, so you can follow my personal account at Matty Durkin, MattyDurkin, and then at the Popcorner Pod on Instagram and TikTok as well as my personal one. And then you can follow the Popcorner. Please like, subscribe, and do the same thing for Out Loud and Laughing because that helps us so much.
Yes.
On Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts, and shoot me a note. Would love to hear from you. And yeah, and I love the feedback. I like need. Some
We
people
do
are a
too.
little brutal, but I take it all. So perfect.
Feedback is a gift.
It
Exactly.
is. Thanks for listening, Chosen Fam. Go follow Maddie. Stay loud, stay laughing, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
This was Out Loud and Laughing.
We're available everywhere you get your podcasts: Spotify, Apple, YouTube, iHeart, or wherever.